We are the painters of our world. We are creators. We decide what goes.
Our next guest is Madison Harris. It is great to have you here.
Great to be here.
So let's start by having you tell us a little bit about yourself. You're an accomplished student and a leader. Where are you currently going to school, and what are some of the unique things you are doing on campus?
Yeah, so I go to Orange Coast College. I'm a chemistry major. I hope to transfer to either UC Berkeley, maybe UCLA, and eventually go to law school and become a patent lawyer, which is a cool career that combines STEM and legislation. So hopefully I become a patent lawyer.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
Very impressive as well. Was it always your plan to attend a California Community College?
No, I actually have a really interesting story about how I ended up at community college. After high school, I was really big on 4-year university or nothing. Community college was not really an option. So I ended up committing to Oregon State University, which kind of like a last-ditch option to get into a 4-year university. And then I got there, and I was there for 3 days, and I absolutely hated it.
Oh, wow.
I just did not like the environment. It just wasn't for me. And I wasn't going to go spend almost $50,000 on tuition a year to be at an institution that I wasn't wholeheartedly happy to be at. So 3 days later, left Oregon State. On the way home, on the 14-hour drive, I meet a counseling appointment with admissions at Orange Coast College. And I started my educational plan at community college. It's been one of the best decisions I've ever made.
So expound on that. Why do you feel it was the best move you ever made to attend OCC?
Oh my gosh, I don't even know where to start. So many
Take your time.
leadership opportunities have come out of deciding to go to Orange Coast College. With my position as the Student Senate for California Community Colleges, serving as the Legislative Affairs Director, and my roles in student government, I started off as the Vice President of Advocacy, which we have different branches in student government. So I was first Vice President, then this term I moved up to be President. And just being in these different leadership opportunities has really taught a lot about myself and shown that I am more capable than I thought I was. It's really great for my personal growth development and has really solidified my passion for student advocacy and things like that. It's just so many things that I can't even begin to explain. It's just been a really great opportunity.
Now, we are talking about myths today, okay? Were you ever told growing up, your family, friends, peers, and such, were you ever told that you were not college material?
Thankfully and fortunately, I've never had the experience of being told that I'm not college material, but I know many people around me, friends and family, that have not even considered college because generations before them have been told that they are not college ready. They're doing themselves a disservice by not even taking that leap and signing up for classes.
Why do you think that lie is so prominent and prevalent in our communities? And why do young people and otherwise continue to believe the myth?
I think it's just years of misinformation. And especially if you're in an environment where you're not having people that are going to college and all you know is to go play pro basketball or football, why would you ever try to go against the grain of what's been happening for years and go be an academic? I feel like if that's not the norm, why would you step out of the norm and maybe challenge your friends or your family? Why go through the extra drama if you could just go the route that everyone says that you should go to?
That's a good point. What would you tell that young person that's watching right now?
I would say, why rob yourself of the opportunity to explore other interests? What if you really like a certain... There are so many different majors that you could study. You don't have to be a STEM major. You could study political science, or you can study dance, or anything that you're interested in. Why would you not want to further your intellect and invest in yourself and go get a higher degree of education?
You know, one of the biggest barriers that people face when they want to attend college is the cost. How did you get past whatever barriers you had as it relates to cost? How did you pay for college?
So there's a bunch of financial aid programs in community college to help you succeed. They want you to succeed and transfer on to 4 years. And so I would just go to community college, do your GEs and general education at community college, and then transfer for your upper division courses. I think it's like a cheat code. It really is.
Love that.
Yeah, it's a cheat code to getting a really good education at a lower cost.
So you transfer from Oregon State and you go to Orange Coast Community College. Right?
Yes.
Now, I'm pretty sure your family, friends, and everybody was like, you're crazy.
Yeah.
That's a Division I school. You're going to transfer down, quote unquote, to a community college. That's not a real college. What do you say to those people that believe that same myth?
I really trusted myself. I had such a good gut feeling that this is what I needed to do. I wasn't going to be successful at Oregon State University. And I had to get over this belief that, oh my gosh, I'm not going to a 4-year university. But community college coursework is at the level of university. So I don't really care what anyone says. It is what it is. And I'm doing things at the same level as someone in a university. So you kind of just have to put those thoughts aside. And I've been way more successful at community college than I would have been at Oregon State University. And I've shown that to people. So whatever comments they have said are just out bye. Yeah.
Now that you've experienced what community college has to offer, what would you tell somebody that says, man, it's not worth it to go to community college? What would you say to that person?
Oh my gosh, where do I start? There are so many different pathways and majors and even certifications. If you don't want to go get a 4-year degree, you can get into welding, or you can do like an airplane technician, so many different things. Or you be a chemistry major, like myself, go chemistry. Or you could be a math major, go chemistry. Or you could be a bio major and go to med school. And it starts at community college. And just because you started at community college doesn't mean you can't be a doctor or a lawyer or a senator or a judge. You could literally be whatever you want to be. Community college is a place to start that foundation and lay the groundwork for whatever career that you want to attain.
Mm-hmm. And let's not forget 116 campuses spread throughout the state.
Yes. There is a community college near you. Mm-hmm. Hopefully within 30 minutes. There usually is. There's multiple in one district or one city. There's one always near you.
One of the primary myths that I hear, and I'm sure you have as well, is I don't want to go to college because once I get there as a Black student, I'm going to feel isolated. I'm going to be all by myself. I don't see people like me. I won't be able to relate to anybody. Tell me about your experience at your community college.
Yeah, so there are definitely programs on campus to make you feel like you have a space to be heard and seen. My college campus has a Umoja program and a Black Student Union, but I want to touch on the Umoja program a little bit. It's a program that offers tuition assistance and a place for students to come together and be a part of the Black community. We have study groups. We just did a painting activity. We have speakers come in, and it's just, once again, really uplifting to see other Black students in your area on campus going through the same things that you're going through. We support each other, and it's just a great way to make friends.
So tell us all, here's your moment of truth. How has community college changed your life?
It's just proven to me that I could really accomplish anything that I want to if I just put my mind to it. I can get the grades that I want to. I can get in these positions that I want to, and community college has shown me that.
So what's next for Madison?
What's next for me?
Is the world ready for Madison, I guess is the question.
Oh, I don't know. Well, I guess we'll have to see. But transferring to either UC Berkeley or UCLA, and then I eventually want to go to law school, become a patent lawyer. But I really give thanks to community college because I've been able to get a good GPA, save money, and get into a university like maybe UC Berkeley or UCLA that I don't know if I would have been able to get to straight out of high school. So I'm really excited that I have the opportunity to transfer one of those universities.
Well, we thank you so much for telling your story, and thank you so much for your time as well. Keep changing the world one person at a time.
Thank you.
Coming up next, we have got Dr. Culpepper from Southwest College. Stay there.
We are the painters of our world.